Do a quick mic check. Make sure we're all systems go. Seems alright. Alright, we are out here. So, we finished P25. And we're just going to open up a crate here to get things started. How we do. Okay, I'm going to take off my secondary sound here. Just so that I can focus. Bojack, focus. Okay, so we're going to... we're going to try to maximize from our mistakes yesterday. So I think we just jump right into it. We're going to make sure we have the right car, first of all. We could do an upgrade. 34. The Shift X is actually used on all three cars, so you might actually want to upgrade that. It's 52, which is rather expensive, but gives us quite an upgrade. So we'll go for it on that. It actually unlocked something in our milestones as well, so let's take a look at that. Ooh, 50 bucks. Don't mind if I do. Very cool. Alright. We were thinking about using Stroll on our first race, but honestly, it seemed that Lindblad had what it takes. So, I think we'll stick with the A driver lineup. Okay. We're just doing downforce, simple, easy, nothing crazy. Should be fine. Alright. We do have a human opponent, same drivers. They're using one of the same boosts. Colpinto's gone. Absolutely gone. They're also using a bit more of a premium boost here. Jeez. Alright. Wow. Colpinto just absolutely on fire. Out of the gates. Ooh. Trying to make a move around Behrman there. Didn't really stick. Opponent has elected not to use their downforce or their power unit at all. So for anybody who's new out here, we've got the red, yellow, and blue controls for each car. So that's going to be controlling our power unit. So you can hit the red, that's going to use your blue bar. or you can hit the blue arrow, and that's going to conserve your blue bar. It's also going to conserve your tires, so the tires are the yellow bar there. Then we have our ERS, which is the electric boost, that yellow button. So you hit that when you want to make a little more aggressive overtake. And that's going to recharge. It's that electric charging button down there. And when our tires run out, which is the percentage of the yellow, because we're on a medium tire, we're going to make sure we call into the pits. And we're going to be calling for a gray tire, which is a hard tire. A little bit of a race on our hands here. Wow, he does not want to give up the lead. That's interesting. So the opponent is pushing pretty well. He's throwing the mediums back on. It's an interesting move. Huh. Don't know how he expects to get those home on the final straight, so we'll see. I wouldn't mind using the ERS on the first place opponent now, just to make sure he doesn't get too far away. I'm gonna just conserve some power unit. Max is a problem. Bit of a dicey first race here. We had it pretty easy yesterday, so. Not able to make any gains on our opponent there. I'm pretty sure he's gonna burn his tires out though, so. Let's see what happens. He's now sandbagging on lap 7, so we can have the ERS to get it by on lap 8, which is clever, very clever. We're gonna let him through here. I'm not sure how he's keeping his tires at all for this last lap, but. Let's find out. I really think he's going to blow his tires out. Nope, he seems to have them. And he bit me at the line there somehow. I missed it. Wow. I kind of missed that last overtake. And he did not have a cornering setup. Okay. So he was using this Lindblad level 7. And his setup had a bit more speed. I'm not really sure how I feel about that, to be honest. I'd rather keep the qualifying on that than use that front wing. I guess he hit his ERS at the end of the lap, and he had tire on mediums. Not really sure where we got those tires from. I guess the mediums can last. Just didn't push. Just didn't push his medium tires in the second stint. Didn't have a cornering setup. But maybe I'm sacrificing too much speed on this setup. We were using our power unit setup yesterday by accident. So that could be an issue. Well, let's take a look at Spielberg. Pretty good qualifying. So we're using a premium boost for Lindblad and just a basic, so it's probably a AI. A lot of times what it'll do is it'll switch from a human opponent to an AI opponent. Just shouldn't have lost that race though. I mean, the way the way Colapinto took off on P1 there, really should not have lost that race. So, what are we thinking about that one? Those are a lot of points to drop on the first race, so yikes. That's a bit of a letdown, but all we can do is try to maximize the rest of our results. So right now our maximum we can get is an error 404. 404 being our maximum points. We'll just try and not drop any more. It's good just to send the ERS whenever you get it in Spielberg, because it's such a short track. A lot of high-speed corners. Takes a while for it to recharge, so you might as well just send it. We slide back into P1. Around that corner. Okay. Yeah, it's like there's a few trouble tracks here, so it's like aces around most of these tracks, and then a couple tracks that just sort of bite you. One of them going to be Singapore in the wet. And I'm not sure that the strat that we chose yesterday is the one. Wow, look at this traffic. Yikes. Also, we put on Bautis yesterday. I'm not sure that's the move. We might want to go Stroll. But we're looking pretty good for a 1-2 here in Spielberg. Hydration break. Alright, penultimate lap. Looking strong. Place for a solid 1-2 here. And we did sort of overuse. I think we could have easily used the ballast boost for Lindblad, so kind of overusing our Herald there. Gonna lap the opponent. Hopefully we can get a, what's the fast lap here? 26.3 is it? I think most of your chances to get a fast lap happen earlier, so this is Challenger. Sorry, I forgot to put that in the title, so I'll be sure to alter that. But yeah, it's Challenger 77, so not the highest. We'll be moving up once we can be competitive. Show that we're competitive here. We're gonna slide up to contender for our next series. But we're still having a bit of difficulties here and there. But the rewards just aren't good enough, so we'd like to essentially get to where the rewards make more sense. Alright, we're just going to keep the races coming at you fast and furious here. It's the same car setup, drivers are pretty much the same. Good chance we get a human opponent here. Might want to throw in some tire help. I think yesterday we saw that Lindblad could actually get the mediums 4 laps. So if we do a little tire help, we could do a 2-3 and then a 4-3. We'll probably stay off the hard tire altogether. Sorry, 3-4. And 4-3. I think we're just doing downforce, to be honest. I think we can just stay off the hard tire here. Looking like another AI opponent. It's always that first race, that human opponent that burns you, and then you're just you're behind the 8 ball for the rest of the race. Okay, but speaking of behind the 8 ball, Lindblad having troubles off the opening. Once again, Colapinto, just open air. But yeah, we're racing series. We just hit series 9 on our rival sprints, so we're ready to move into contender. I do believe. But yeah, I forgot to put challenger as the in the title, so apologies there. Colbender should be fine getting these around. This traffic is brutal. That's crazy. Wow. Can't even make a move? That's wild. Probably needs to conserve a little bit better, but it says 3. I really don't want to get caught out. Oh boy, okay. Norris. Ouch. Wow. What did Norris go on to? The hards. Yeah. And we're kind of racing ourselves here, which is lovely. Stumbling over ourselves. I threw Colapinto on the hards because I got a little skittish. I just figured Norris would go onto the hards as well. We get out in front of the Ferrari of Chuck Leclerc, so that's good. But I just don't want to hit the finish line with no tires. I could see that happening. And Norris is really gonna press us, so we're gonna have to let him by and then hit him on the back straight here. Just can't let him get too far ahead, that's all. See if Lindblad can catch P3. Yes, okay. I don't think he's going to catch Norris, even if we try to back him up a little bit here with our fight with Colapinto. Colapinto has a bit of trouble with the traffic there, but so does Norris a little bit. Some really bad traffic. But we snake P1. Excellent. Crucial. Alright, so we do drop a point here. Lando just a bit too strong. Wow, we're just leaking points here. Leaking points. Unfortunate. But, I mean, if we can score above 400, we're looking at a top 20 finish, potentially. We just really need to be bagging full points, because we have some tough races coming up, i.e. Singapore and Barcelona. Power unit and tires, Mexico City. Switch our power unit setup. And we're jumping into race 4. So we'll see where we're at the end of 4 races. Ideally, we're sitting at a square 200. Which means actually we could get a 404. But, I mean, 8. Rather, a perfect finish in Singapore. Ooh, that's rough. It's gonna be tough. Mexico City, not too difficult. We did get a safety car yesterday that completely fouled things up, so let's keep an eye out for that. You can do the hard tire here, but I prefer the medium soft. I think Colpinto needs a bit more help on those tires. I'm pretty sure Lindblad can go 4 on these mediums. With just a little bit of help here. Yeah. Just make sure that Colpinto can also go 3 on these softs. Pretty sure he's fine with downforce. 2 to 3, but I'm sure it's fine. Okay, it's a bit squirrely in here. Okay, we have an opponent out in P1. What's going on there? Is that a human opponent, or like what are we doing here? Doesn't appear to be a human opponent, but he is out in P1. No help on those tires, so they will burn off for the final stint. See if we can beat him out of the pits. Nope. He's gone hard. Interesting. Well, yeah, it looks like AI. So we'll see what happens with that. Ooh, big overtake. Big overtake. Okay, now we're leading 1-2. We'll just see if we can hold this. Hold Monero. 6 feet from the edge. I mean, if he's doing a 3 and he puts the hards on, I'm not sure about that. Would imply that he's doing... I don't even know. Just gonna see if he can get these tires to the end, or if he needs to go with with the mediums. 19%. I think he's fine, right? Yeah, he'll be alright. Oh, call Pinto. Oh, that is an awkward pit. Just doubling up in the pit lane. Kind of weird. The only way I could see that hard tire working would have been... I don't really want to say it yet. I can probably say it after this lap. Yeah, I think we're in the clear now, but I think if you put that hard on and there was a safety car, maybe. But here we are, just racing ourselves. Yeah, Lando having pace hurt us, and the opponent in lap 1 also hurt us, so... Just looking to get as high up as we can in this challenger so that we can take a stab at contender someday. Maybe next time. Alright, solid. Solid 1-2. We lost our first race, so boo. Speed and race start. Okay. So, I mean, we could do Stroll here. Remember, he's actually not better than an upgraded Lindblad, because right now Lindblad is boosted, so he is actually technically better. Ooh, decisions, guys. I'm gonna keep the dream team alive. Just gonna roll with it. Just because he's got the boost. Can't argue with the boost, you know what I'm saying? Alright, we're gonna open these crates because we're gonna anticipate winning our last 4 races. Just open up some room. But yeah, these crates generally don't yield a whole lot of good stuff. Beep beep. Alright, let's give us something good. Show me something good. Ugh. That's what happens. You get some Lance Stroll. Alright, we'll pop off these. And that. One more race and we'll be able to unlock our premium crate. He's starting speed. I mean, what are we using for that? Could be Hex. try some unstoppable. Some midnight. Full send. I think midnight and full send wound up work. Some premium boosts. Let Singapore not be our undoing here. We had one human rival in the opening races, so thinking we'll get at least a couple more humans. Anticipate more humans. Alright, here we go. Raining in Singapore. Haven't really used these boosts a whole lot, so not really sure what to expect, but oh boy, Lindblad is not moving. Legit was like, what? Call Pento P1, Lindblad not aware that he was in a race. Okay. Alright. I'm not worried about Colapinto pitting with everybody else. I am worried about Lindblad here getting stuck in the pits. Oh, we get a little help. A little push. I don't know, the full send is not full sending. We're going to be very involved in the pits here. Oh boy. Got one. Let's see if we can get a couple more positions here. Okay. Antonelli in the way. McLaren in the way. Oh, double McLaren in the way. Yeah. That was less than ideal. Still not convinced Lindblad is the move here. Maybe Stroll, eh? Just having trouble with pace. Grab a couple more positions. Okay, we got a couple more laps to to make something happen. That's not happening. passed by Mercedes. We also have McLaren hot on our gearbox. Who's in P4? Way up P4. Wow. God dang. We got a Ferrari. We got Antonelli. Oh god, there they all go. It's a better pit stop that time. So we have Antonelli and a Ferrari, and who else? And the opponent. Oh my gosh. There's no way he's a human though, is he? Oh boy. We gotta get at least one here. Disgusting. Well, full send is not it. Lindblad is not it. So that's all good to know. Be lucky to get P4 here. Yeah, P3's gone. Oh my god, why is it pulling away? I wasn't even watching P1. He almost gave it up. Opponent was flying. Used his power unit too. Almost got caught napping there. Too fixated on the struggles. Alright, dropping mega points there. Just two, but we're not in a position to drop points here. Yeah, we're only two perfect races, so that's pretty bad. We're well off the pace here from our contemporaries. Okay. Well, time to pull up your trousers, power unit, and tires. Well, I feel good about Baku. I feel like we can get a solid result in Baku. Running into a lot of trouble with opponent cars. A rival car, they're either like the human opponent or just the rival car being okay. Awesome, Darth. Awesome DP there, buddy. Let's give him something to be shocked about, shall we? The all Alpine lineup. Interesting. Let's see if Dead Fast can, it doesn't give him race start, but it gives him tires and power unit. Power unit's on the track, so could be good. Seems like we have a computer opponent again, so we're going to be racing the pace of the pack. Tires are, yeah, okay. 3. Well, we'll see if he can go 3. I think he can go 4. What's the field look like? He's got some hards around him, so I feel like he should be giving some. We just got Chuck in front of us, causing some problems. Dispose of Chuck. Max in the way. I'm gonna put the hards on. We got full power unit. Back the pack up a little bit here, so that Lindblad can kind of ride off into the night. Stick the mediums back on, I guess. Just worried about that long pit, the long straight at the end of this, at the end of the race. He could probably get away with the softs, but again, full power unit. Give him some harder tires to use that power unit. And I'm presuming it's the opponent in P2. No, it's Lando frickin' Norris causing problems once again. Alright. Made our pit stops, we're sitting pretty. Again, I could have probably got the soft tire on Lindblad, but I didn't want to risk losing tire on this last straight and then Norris just out tiring us. I think Norris would be on the medium as well, right? Yeah. Most people on the hard tire. Okay, penultimate lap here in Baku. Looking to score 1-2. So, pretty mixed results so far in this GP. Pretty underwhelming Sunday. And because we had that weird qualifying, our tiebreaker is not in effect. So, our goal was to score a 407. Well, 407 was our goal. It's looking like 403 is possible. Wow, Lindblad using that premium boost. Very nice. Alonso got some points today for Aston Martin at the Dutch Grand Prix. Good for him. Way to put Aston Martin on the map. I like how it doesn't tell you they have pit pass before, just after. Would be nice to know, right? Alright, a square 300. Wow. Hmm. He's on 7. Yeah, he's dropped a couple points, eh? That's kind of where I was hoping to be. 3 or 3. That'd be a little more comfortable. That first race and that 5th race. Oof. Our undoing. The 5th race was Singapore. Oh God, Singapore. We were ready. We knew Singapore would be a problem, but speed and tires. All right. Speed and tires. So probably looking at. We actually don't need that much help. Let's get them both dead fast. Let's use our boost while we got them. You only live once. You're either first or you're last. In this case, in this GP. You're either finishing 1-2 or you might as well just give up now. But yeah, we are in Challenger. Meant to put that in there. Just so we know what we're dealing with here. Brutal. I hope that's enough tire boost to get on the mediums. Might not be. It might be for Lindblad. No, it seems alright. Seems like it's enough. Ooh. It's a bit messy in there. Even with a power unit boost, we're still juicing our power unit on the first lap. That's crazy. It's so wild that it just evaporates. Looks like a human opponent. Maybe not. Might just be AI using it quick. Wow, who is this? Russell. Oh my gosh, George. Never has pace. And suddenly he's just leaps and bounds in front of the field. Okay. You better be on the soft tire. Speaking of soft tire, what is going on back here? Let's try and hold them up a little bit. See if we can back him up the rest of the pack. Oh, or not. Really? Okay. We get that done. He is in the soft tire. Lando is on the medium. Wow. This is rough. Definitely. Definitely a rough one. Hard tire might be the move here. Get some moves done, please. Oh, inside on max. That was huge. That was actually massive. We're still lagging behind, what, George? No, no. We got a McLaren now. Wow, the pace of the field is a problem. Right, Lando in the pits. We take P1. Lap 6, so we're going to pit for the mediums. Got Lindblad in P3. He's going to pit for the soft. Now we're already hitting back markers. Hoping the traffic gets in the Mercedes way, but not really. He's pitting as well. Need Lindblad to put in a stanker of a lap here. Hopefully we don't hit too much traffic. Hoping the back markers get out of the way. We'll make a move on Norris here. Or not. Alright, we need a very efficient pit stop here. Colapinto is going to cruise on these tires till the end. That was a pretty good stop, 3-3. We do have both cars in front of us. I don't know. See if we can get them both here. Oh, we get traffic. Oh, but we make a cheeky move in between the both of them. The old slice and dice. Alright, we're not out of the woods yet. We still have both cars coming with pace. In fact, Colapinto is now at risk. We're going to swap our cars here, I think. Traffic is a problem. Yep, big time. Sure, pit on the last lap. See how that works out for you. We'll get Lindblad to push so that Colapinto is not compromised here. He's running low on tire, but it should be enough. He shouldn't bottom out on the home straight. There you have it. A stressful 1-2, but we get it done. We're having to use some pretty heavy boosts just to get in front of the field. Like, the rest of the field has got a lot of pace. So that's kind of a problem. Alright. So, if we can get her done here, we're looking at a 402. Which actually isn't that bad. Cornering and defending. What did the opponent have? I couldn't quite see what they were using on the other race. Cornering and defending. But we need tires. We need some help on the old tires. Yeah. I don't know how he got those around on mediums. Honestly, it's got to be downforce. I don't see why it would be anything else. Could be iron force. It's a little less tire help, so we could give iron force to Lindblad. Alright. Let's try it. Let's give it the old college try. I feel like there's a high chance we get a human opponent. Just because we haven't had many. Eleanor, hello, hello. Welcome along to our final race of the Challenger Series in the Dutch GV. I hope you're well. Hope you're going well. You still just racing sprints? Are you not racing GPs? It's been ages. Well, to be fair, I've had some dodgy streams, so you haven't missed a whole lot. I'm trying new setup, so hopefully, you know. Oh yeah, I know. I think last time we spoke you were off the racing as well. Not off, but just less. You've hit that Series 12 burnout. Just it's natural. Little iron force, little down force. May the force be with us. Down south. That's good. Get some southern hospitality. Down in Canterbury or what? Where is south? I don't even know. Wessex? My UK geography is so bad. London. Oh yeah. Lewenden. That's cool. The big town. You seeing any plays? You going to see any shows this weekend? Alright, let's see if Carlo Pinto can get his act together. Where's the opponent? He's a non-factor. Alright. Ugh. Cleansed. Nice. Yeah, with a name like Cleansed, I would hope it's a bit gory. You're gonna need to be cleansed after that one. Haha. Alright. I actually haven't heard of that, so I'm gonna look that up after stream. Pretty cool that you can like get to London to see some top-notch theater. Oh, we missed it. We missed it. Somebody pit? Who pit? Okay, we're sitting P1, P2. So far, so good. Sir Kane play. Okay, well, I'm not too sure, so it's a shame she's left us, but at least she left us with something to say and some good art, which is what we all hope we can contribute. Well, I hope it goes well. As well as our GP has gone, which has been pretty good. Dropped a handful of points, but if we get this final. Oh, so it's like a Adams Family play. But play in the Adams Family. Oh yeah. Yeah, unfortunately the game does not lend itself to be interesting. Like, yeah. Yeah, the objectives are like race with this person, win a race with this person. Like, it's like, okay. Was hoping the club events would be a little more interesting, but they're not as common, so. Okay, we're on lap 7 here. We're sitting P4. Maybe sliding to P2. F1 Manager's fun, though. I didn't know that the graphics were bad, but I've played a little bit on Xbox. It's pretty good. Got to take the you got to take the line assist off and the steering assist, and then it's like legit very hard, very hard. I mean, it's the Switch. What are you gonna do? Clearly, you weren't concerned about graphics when you got the Switch. Aha. Team Eleanor. Vesti, Indra, and Kimmy. Nice. Well, it's better to have a little more control. I mean, getting the hand-me-down Switch, you can't complain about that. What are you gonna do? Take what you can get. I'm sure it's not that bad. I'm sure it's just there's better. That's all. Pew pew. Alright, so that's 51 points. Yeah, I never made it through a full season of Manager. But maybe someday. Someday we might. I think I was doing Manager 2023, maybe? And the graphics were pretty good on that. Cool, cool, cool. Failing Manager. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, you're not failing it if you're the first or you're last, right? So if you're not last, then you're first. Okay, 402 lands us a 32. I don't know. Check, guys. Here's another reason you might quit this game, Eleanor, is because they've introduced the new racers. And so they were getting +4 per race, right? So this guy's logging 55 points per race. But you have to buy them now. Yeah. So if you want the special editions, they're here. But they're going to cost you. So I think the game is losing people like ourselves who are just trying to race. I mean, you even did a little pay to win, and I'm sure that's discouraging for you, even, right? Like, I don't think that's what you signed up for. F1 Manager, at least you don't have to pay to win. Are you online? Like, can you compete against other teams, or is it like solo? I mean, everything's online, but you're just racing computers, right? I don't think you race other people. Although I see people playing manager and they're like in the sim seat and they're like legit racing other people. Yeah, it's offline. Cool, cool. Honestly, some good old fashioned offline gaming. Nothing wrong with that. Get back to the whole love of it. Just you and the escapism. You don't have to worry about connection or all that crap. Totally. It's all about just like having fun with it. It's a shame that most games are like on Steam. You know? Yeah, you need Wi-Fi. Yeah, no. I still have my old Game Boy. Just rock from Game Boy. Just like, psh, who cares? Who cares? Alright. Speaking of who cares, here comes a platinum crate. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bleep. Oh, Lando. Hello. That was pretty good. Do we have the money to upgrade him? Probably not, but we get some downforce on that rear ring. That was actually not a bad crate. Wasn't the worst. We've had worse. So at least we'll be able to upgrade some rear wing and some Lawson. We're trying to get on some sprints. Oh, we might be able to get some sprints in. We're kind of busy tomorrow. And we're kind of busy Tuesday. We'll try to get some in on Tuesday. I'll try to jump on. Might be a different setup on Tuesday, but we'll see. Yeah, just as we get our setup figured out, we might be altering our setup, so. What a shame. Did you catch any of the Dutch GPs today? Anyone see Aston Martin get their first points? I'm going to see Max Verstappen absolutely blow it in front of his home crowd. Poor Max. I see that Esteban has overtaken Behrman. I don't know what Behrman's doing in that Haas, but he's terrible. My Audi. Actually, Hulkenberg is showing race pace on a race day for once. And Gavi Bordello was... Man, that crash looked like give him a Haas. I mean, I guess he's got to show that he can drive a bad car to get him in a better car, but he was, and now he's not. Yeah, there's nowhere for him to go. I mean, I was kind of surprised Williams re-signed, like that Alex and Carlos re-signed at Williams, but let's see if I can jump one. I'll jump one more in here. And then I'll have to say peace for the day. But let's just get one for old time's sake. Yeah, that shunt into the wall for Max. Oh man, that looked painful. He took it like a champ. Like he got out and he's like, "Do, I'm fine." It's like, you're not fine, bro. Like that was toughness at its peak. Like, man, hitting that wall out of a high speed corner. Oof. But yeah, somehow Bortoletto spun. I mean, I guess a lot of drivers were having trouble on that turn. You saw Lawson lose it. So a couple other people had rough times there, but yeah, no, I mean, I mean, you should on Max because he's the greatest, right? So he's the best driver on the grid right now, so everyone jumps on him. Yeah, honestly, my Piastri, like, I've lost all interest in Piastri. Like, it's just like he was his first 2 years. He was fun to watch, and like I don't know if it's just the fact that they favor Lando now. It's just like it's just he's lost his bite. Like he's not getting his elbows out. Like Leclerc passed him. I mean, I guess they had a bit of a race, but like I guess he's just not feeling good in the car. I don't know. It's just not fun. It's not as fun to watch. So I'm kind of watching Audi, trying to see if Audi can pull it together. Um, I mean, I predicted George would win this year, but that's not gonna happen. How to drive the car? Yeah, that's not a good sign. You don't want your race driver being like, "What do we do?" That's kind of counterintuitive. Also, I would love it if Lance Stroll just buggered off. Like you got Alonso actually in the freaking points. Oh yeah, it was pretty clear that he couldn't defend. That was pretty obvious. He's just like, oh yeah, go for it. Stroll points. I mean, Stroll needs to finish a flippin' race. Okay, like what do you mean he DNF'd again? Like, oh god, it's so embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing that for as a Canadian, we go from having Latifi as the worst driver on the grid to Stroll being the worst driver. Oh god. Luckily for a brief moment in there, Mazepin was on the grid and he was terrible. So we had like not the worst driver for Canada for a little bit, but like come on. It's just embarrassing. I mean, Hadjar is an awesome driver. Classic, like, guys can't not break their wrists. Yeah, I think we all forget. We can all forget about Mazepin. Guy was a paid seat, and he actually wasn't that bad in F2. When I was watching him and Piastri in F2 and Mick Schumacher, he wasn't that bad. But he just had his F1 was a little bit like De Vries. De Vries was a really good F2 driver, but like man, did he suck in F1. Yeah, you saw what he was saying about the strats, eh? Lewis not too happy. I mean, they seemed to pit too many times, and they were also pitting like so that him and Charles were basically racing each other. So that didn't make any sense. Yeah, I mean, Lewis is an ego, right? Like, Lewis is not just the driver, he's Lewis Hamilton. Like, his giant ego. And he is the team. And when you go to any team, that could probably work, except for Ferrari. Ferrari is the only team where it's like the team is the team. All right, we gotta win this. Let's get one more. Let's get one. We got time for one more. Yeah, I mean he's gonna gripe, and I mean he had good pace today until like 3/4 of the way through when Norris and Antonelli just like sailed past him. Yeah, I mean, he's long gone. He's part of that cult now. Maybe he already was, but like, you know what? Maybe he'll start winning again because he'll be like, you know, getting witchcraft and like sorcery and like maybe she'll like cast a spell on the drivers or something. Yeah, she's gonna like legit cast spells. It's gonna be awkward. Yeah, no, I know. It's that was the whole towel thing was well documented. Also, Martin Brundle was like, "What?" She totally snubbed Martin and was like, "Okay." Kind of uncalled for, in my opinion. Whoa, we got a safety car on lap one. Wow. Martin's a darling. Oh, look at this. Jeez, what? We're P15? Okay. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of Croft. Crofty has become an over sensationalizer. Like, his voice kind of annoys me, and he just jumps out of the TV like for everything, and it's like I really enjoyed Alex's call today. I've heard him on different Sky Sports calls, and I like his voice. I just think he's got a good demeanor, and I much prefer when he calls the race. So I'm not a comedian yet. Yeah, you're hilarious. Yeah, I got that. Don't know how. Briatore, man, that guy's a crook. That guy is. I mean, they're all crooks, I guess, but like that guy's just gross. Guy's an embarrassment. Hello, Harold. Hope you're doing well. Welcome out here. We're just finishing up a JP, and we're going to do our last races. So hopefully your weekend has been going well. Cheers to you, Harold. He is the mafia. That's literally what the mafia looks like. Is Flavio Briatore. He's more like a front man, but like still scary. Yep, they did Doohan terribly bad. And the thing about Doohan is he's such a sweetheart. Like he's so soft. Like he's a soft soul. You ever see his interviews? Like he's just a very kind, soft-spoken guy. Pretty innocent, I guess. Like not, it didn't wasn't aware of like all the corruption and everything. So yeah, we'll see where Doohan ends up. But they did him bad. They almost did Colapinto bad, but he's just a raw talent, so he's actually he's doing okay. He had some trouble today though. I don't know what happened. He had some penalties or whatever, but he's young. He'll figure it out. Speaking of Colapinto, figuring out what is going on here. Yeah, the death threats. Ugh. Didn't Colapinto get like robbed over the break? Didn't he get like Yeah, I don't know. Is he bringing money into the team right now? Like, I'm sure there's some reason why he's there. Yeah, that's brutal, man. Nobody likes to get robbed, that's for sure. This guy's running 2-3. Is he gonna get P4 or what's gonna happen with that? Just gonna Chuck to bucker off here. Chuck! Oh, and Norris. Okay, so we're just going backwards. Alright, well, that's fine. Alright, well. Yeah, that's true. You don't have some psychopath barking down your throat. Alright, well, that is all the time we have for today, so we're gonna have to sign off there. Gotta go hit up a barbecue. Gotta go see some family. The weird aggressive kind is here. Yeah, none of us respond well to older people yelling at us when we're 18. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna tarry off for now. So good catching up with everyone who's out here. Eleanor, thank you for dropping in. We appreciate you as always. Hopefully you do well with your show, being down in London. Um, Big ups to Harold for saying hi. Everyone else who dropped in the chat. 1977, we see you. And yeah, we'll do a check-in vid to see where our results landed. And yeah, otherwise, hopefully you all have a really good rest of your weekend. Good chatting with you, Eleanor. And yeah, keep it real. And we will catch you out there. Okay. See y'all. Bye.